Hello and welcome to today's tutorial. Today's tutorial is quite different from the regular tutorials. Oh yes. So we are going to be making use of both Canva, CapCut, and probably we may make use of other tools, but for the sake of this tutorial, we are going to use both Canva and CapCut. So both editing app, video editing app and graphic designing app. So today this tutorial is going to be in 5 parts, and this is the first part, which is introduction. And aside introduction, we are going to be doing something on how to generate our content and course outline. So let's quickly dive into what we have before I say so much. So we are going to learn how to create a video course using only slides and earn 100,000 naira monthly with it. So when I say only slides, that means you don't need to take your phone, clean your camera, record videos, or capture your screen the way I'm actually capturing my screen. You don't need to do all this. We are just going to use only slides. So we are just going to design, do a voiceover, and we'll sell that course and earn 100,000 naira monthly from it. Okay, so the first thing is choose a profitable niche. Identify your expertise, e.g., cooking, marketing, programming, whatever you are into. So, assuming you know how to cook or you sell groceries or foodstuffs, you can decide to make a video course teaching people how to cook a type of soup or 15 type of soup or 2 types of soup, just using slides without creating a video for that. Okay, more like an ebook, but it's not an ebook because you are going to make it a video type of course. So you are just going to have a slide with a picture and you'll be doing voiceovers. Okay, you would also learn after you identify your expertise. You also make research using the ChatGPT website or platform, and I would show you how to do that too. Okay, the second thing is plan your course. Number one, define your course objectives and outcomes, and also outline the course structure, modules, lessons, and topics. Number three, you would learn how to record your videos. So this one is just like a general type of things if you want to go into the video aspect. Remember, what we are going to focus our energy on is only using Canva to design our slide. So we are not going to do so much. And if you look at this particular step 3, you will notice that if you are going to be recording your video using your phone or a camera, you have to spend or invest. So number one, you have invest in good quality equipment such as camera, microphone, lighting. And that may be a lot of work for most people. That is what is holding a lot of people from making money online, because I don't have camera, I don't have microphone, I don't have a good light and source of light or lighting systems that will help me make money online, but I want to also create my own course. So that has been a restraint for a lot of people. So we are going to skip this part. Okay, so for most people, I don't like recording my screen, I don't want to record my screen, I don't want to record my phone. As you know, this particular video I'm actually recording my phone screen. So for most people, they don't want to do that. So but we are going to skip this number 3 totally and replace it with, we are going to do our graphic visuals using Canva and also edit these visuals using the CapCut app. Then we will actually record these videos and ensure that they are between 10 to 30 minutes, or create slides and convert them to videos. Number 4, we will edit and refine. We will use video editing software, e.g. CapCut and InShot. There are still more editing apps, but we are just going to stick to CapCut and InShot. If there's any need to go to InShot, we would go to InShot. If there's no need to go to InShot, we'll stick to CapCut. And we'll use graphic design apps such as Canva. Ensure audio quality and consistency. So we are going to make sure that when we do our voiceover on our graphic visuals, because we are not going to record our face, we are not going to record our environment, we are not recording anything we are doing, we are not even recording our phone screen. What we are just doing is making a graphic visual, simple visual using Canva, and we'll edit it with CapCut. And number 5, where are we going to host our course? So after creating this video course, Joy, how do I host it? So since we want to make money every month, So we don't want to say, oh, 10 people register for this class. We want to say, oh, once you register, you have access to this class. Once you register, you have access to this class. How do you want to, host your course? We are going to choose a platform called Telegram. So once you make payments, you know, you'll be added to the Telegram group, and that Telegram group, you will find all the videos that I have arranged there. So I don't need to be wasting my data every time when someone pay and I'll be sending the videos. We are not going to do that. So number 2, we are going to set up course pricing and payment gateway. We are going to use Seller for this one. So we are going to automate our sales. So all you have to do is to just advertise and drop a link. What people will do is once they click on that link, the link will tell them where they will make payment. They will make payment, and the link will direct them to Telegram, and they will have access to the videos. Even if you are sleeping, you will still make money. We have how to price and earn 100k monthly. So you can sell 20 courses at 5,000 naira each, but you don't want to go through the stress of making 20 courses. So you can decide to make one course, sell it at 5,000 naira, and sell to 20 people. So 20 people can buy that course. So if 20 people can buy your course in a month, you have made your 100k. You can also have 50 subscribers and tell them that they should be paying 2,000 per month. So if it's a series type of course you want to do, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, that you want to create every month, so you can tell them that they can be paying 2,000 naira, and if you have at least 50 people to subscribe every month, you are making your money. You are making your 100k every month. You can also make 5 affiliate sales at 10,000 naira each. So if you want 5 people to pay, you can say, okay, let's pay 10,000 naira, and you have 50,000 naira. You can increase it. So you can also secure 2 sponsored content deals at 25,000 naira each. So you can, when you make this your video tutorials, people can say, oh, I want, if you actually have about 20 people that have paid for that course, and some people say, oh, I sell, maybe you made a video tutorial on how to cook because you sell food stuff. People who sell kitchen utensils can reach out to you and say, oh, can you please help me put it out that they can use my machine to process some of their food stuff when they want to cook? And you can charge them 25,000 naira and get at least 50,000 naira from these people. So this is what and they can renew that advert every month, and you just post it on your Telegram channel. This is how you can make 100,000 naira per month just by creating course that you don't need to show your face, or also anything that has to do with your hands and what have you. So by following these steps and monetization strategies, you can create a successful video course and earn 100k monthly. So have this at the back of your mind. I'm going to take you through this journey, and for this first video you will still learn something aside this course outline. Now let's go to picking niche and examples of things you can do, and let us pick one niche, and I will show you how I'm going to create this course, and you follow me through. So here are some course ideas using only slides. Number 1, we have the business and entrepreneurship. So for those people who have said, okay, I want to pick the business and entrepreneurship niche, like that is, I want to be talking about only business, I want to be talking about only entrepreneurship. What course do I make using this information? You can create courses on how to start a small business in Nigeria. You can also go for digital marketing fundamentals. Number 3, you can decide to teach about personal finance for entrepreneurs. So if you are into the food and cooking industry, or you sell food stuff, or you sell kitchen utensils, but you still want to create a digital course, video course, and sell as your side hustle, you can decide to pick Nigerian cuisine, where you can teach them 10 essential recipes. You can also teach people food safety and hygiene. We also have meal planning for busy professionals, shopping. So personal development, if you are the type that's okay, I don't want to do food, I don't sell anything related to the kitchen, and I don't want to do finance and entrepreneurship, you can decide to go for personal development, especially for those people who have Facebook and Instagram profiles or page, but they don't know what to start with. They don't want to start selling product, or they have not started selling their product, so they don't have a niche. You can decide to go into personal development. Okay, and you can decide to teach productivity hacks for professionals. And I think we are going to pick this particular topic as the one we are going to work on. Okay, active communication skills. Number 3, we can talk about mindfulness and stress management, technology and programming for those who are into tech and programming. So you are thinking of, and instead of creating classes where you teach people and get people to pay 200k for programming, you can decide to just create a very simple digital course, video course, and you teach them introduction to Python programming. You can also go for web development fundamentals. You can also go for cybersecurity essentials. Other ideas that you can think about, event planning checklist. So for those who are into event planning, you can decide to make a event planning checklist video class and make 10 slides and do your voiceover and all of that for the class. You can also go for social media management for small businesses and create your 12 slides for it, and also time management for students. So now let's quickly go to ChatGPT. Remember, we are going to pick this productivity hacks for professionals. So let me just copy this. I'm going to be using my notepad for every documentation. So this is my notepad here. So every phone comes with a notepad usually. So click on your notepad and go to your plus, wherever you have the plus, and this is my title, Productivity Hacks for Professionals. Remember, I'm going to teach you how to use ChatGPT to get your course content and course outline. So I'm just going to pick only Productivity Hacks for Professionals and copy it. Come over to title, paste it there, and go to where I have Chrome. I'm using Chrome as my web browser. So I'm using Chrome for my web browsing. So see it here. This is it. So click on Chrome and come over to where you have search or type URL and type ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Okay, so once you are done that search, now ensure that your phone is on a desktop site. So click on these 3 dots and scroll down to where you have desktop site, and ensure that this is clicked. So once it's clicked like this, your content will come out this way. So this is the first one. Then click on this particular ChatGPT and you get something like this. So come over to where you have start now. You can either log in if you have been using ChatGPT before. You can either log in or create new account. Okay, I already have an account, but let's just click on create new account and see. So click on create new account. Now they will ask you for your email address, but one thing I advise people to do is just click on continue with Google. But since I already have an account, all I have to do is just click on login. So let me quickly log in. So I already put in my email address to log in. So for those who already have a ChatGPT account, just put in your email address. Okay, so the next thing is to click on continue. Then put in my password. After putting in my password, click on continue. So you get to this part after successfully logging in. So the next thing is come over here, down here. You notice that it is going to be very small, so you can use your fingers to zoom in and zoom out. Okay, so I'm going to zoom, then type message ChatGPT. Then I'm going to paste that content I copied, which is the productivity hacks for professionals. So I'm going to type in a very detailed information here. I want to create a video slide course for this topic called productivity hacks for professionals. Please help me with course content and the course outline and content. The course outline is what I want to talk about. Then content of the outline is the detailed information. Okay, please create the information. Please make the information very detailed and rich. I and rich. I intend to sell this course. I need it. What's the pay? So you can see what I said. So let me copy this particular. You can see that this is very informative, inspirational, and optimistic. So I'm just going to copy this particular um, prompt. I'll post it in the description box. So you just copy and edit it and put in your own topic and give it to ChatGPT, okay? Okay, so look at just going to come to this. If you notice, it just gave us the course outline and the content of the outlines. So I want this ChatGPT to build this each module properly. So build, thank you. Kindly build. So you can see now it's right. It's I've typed what is the lesson 1.1, which is what is productivity. The content itself inside is productivity is not just about getting more, it is listing everything. Now, I know a lot of you will want to take advantage and do exactly what I have done here, but I will advise you not to. You know why? Because lots of people are going to be watching this particular video tutorial, and they might pick this particular topic I picked and decide to do. So if everybody is selling this, it won't make sense. So make yours unique. Make yours unique and copy and create something different, entirely different. Okay, please make something entirely different. You can pick another topic, and even outside the examples I gave to you, make something entirely different. Sit down, think, go to ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT what content, what slide topics can you create for for this, for that, depending on what you're already doing, okay? And to give you so many slide topics that you can create your tutorials for, or to create your class, your video course that you can sell, okay? So if you are still watching this video up until now, please do well to subscribe, like, share, and also ask your questions in the comment section, and also tell me if you love this particular class so that I can keep giving you more type of video content such as this for free. Guess what? You pay so much money to learn how to do this, but I am doing this for free. So motivate me, encourage me by liking and subscribing, okay? Okay, so remember I actually dropped in my content and told them to expand, where I told them to thanks kindly build each module to a full-blown content, and they gave me full-blown content here. They stopped at module 3 and they asked me if I want them to continue or make it details. I just told them make it more detailed and continue. So they continue and started making from chapter 3, 4, 5 more detailed, and they stopped in module 4, in module 5, and they asked me if I want them to continue. So I just asked them to proceed. So you see, it's almost like I'm chatting with ChatGPT. So I just tell them to proceed. So now it's time for me to copy the course outline and the content of this course outline. So let's quickly scroll up to the first one we did. So this is the first one we did, right? Scroll. Okay, so this is the last one here. This is the last information they gave to me. So just click on it and you would see some things like these little things here. So zoom and click on copy. This is copy. So once you click on copy, you have copied all these things that they did. So no need of highlighting and going through the stress. You have copied. Then come over to your notepad. So this is my notepad. I'm going to open a new notepad here. Just click on the plus icon and put my notepad. So the character is so much. Okay, so click on open. So click on continue. Allow. Only this time. Enable. Okay. So English, and this is it. So click on this plus icon. So notes checklist notes. Okay, so you can see it actually copied everything. It copied everything. So we are going to use this particular notepad for our tutorial to break down all we need. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to save first so we don't lose. So we have saved it. So let's go back to it again and edit. Okay, so here's a detailed course outline and content for your video slides course on productivity hacks for professional. So now I'm just going to use this productivity hacks for professionals. I'm going to cut this. Okay, I can't save it. So let me leave it there. So I'll just delete this extra and write topic. Remember, we are saving this for our videos. So we need to arrange it properly. So when we are designing our slides, it's not difficult for us. Okay. So course title productivity hacks for professionals. We are going to remove all those asterisks that we have. So module 1. So I just finished editing, so very important, save, and it's back to this point. So let's go back to our Chrome. Remember to copy our other informations that has been broken down. So let's go to the first one. So now this is after it. So we are going to say module 1. This is the breakdown of module 1. So let's go to the last part of this. Okay, so this is the last part. Before I added a new information, make it more detailed and continue. So I'm just going to click on this, zoom, and click on copy. So I've copied that of module 1 down to 2. So just come over to this plus icon, click on notes. I don't want to make checklist, I want to make notes. So I'm going to add a title, course created. So paste it. So this is it. I've pasted the information. So now let me quickly edit this information, starting from the first one. So let's build out the content for each module. For each module. So I'm going to delete this. So I'm going to pick module 1. Module 1. Module 1, we have understanding productivity. Under module 1, we have lesson 1.1. So what is productivity? We are going to separate this. I'm showing you this. I'm going to remove this content. I'm showing this so that when I'm editing, when you watch the next video, when I'm creating this particular content, you would understand what I am doing. So I'm going to remove what is productivity and just write introduction to productivity and bring it down. So for example, all these asterisks, we are removing them. All this quotation, we are removing them. Okay, so misconceptions. So busy not equal to productive. More hours not equal to better work. The output versus input model. So I'm going to pause this video and quickly edit this. Please take note. I ensure that I'm removing all the asterisks. I don't want this asterisk in my content, okay? Anywhere that I see content, I delete it entirely. Now, since this is your field, I want you to take your time always to ensure that you also read this, go through these things, and ensure that you are putting out the right information. Okay, you are putting out the right information. You are not putting out something you don't really know about. So have an understanding, and even if you don't know it, read it from this content, learn it yourself before you start selling it, so you'll be able to know what you're selling. Okay, and since this is under personal, personal identification and personal growth, you'll be able to always, connect to it. That's why I picked this. This is something I can equally connect with as a person. So I want you to take something that you can connect with and teach about comfortably. If you don't have anything to sell, nothing you really are doing at the moment, you can decide to pick this personal growth. Okay. So let me quickly edit this. Remember, remove the asterisks and remove all anything that has content in it. Okay, so I'm done with the first three modules. So go back to ChatGPT and let's copy the next one. The next three modules. So I've just come over to where I have the ending part. Okay, so this is the ending part again. So just click on it. Zoom and pick copy. So come over here again. So carefully, I'm going to scroll back to where I have 3 points. Okay, so I'm just going to delete all of this and that's it. Delete this. Okay. Okay. So I'm still going to do the same thing. Remove the asterisk and remove this. Anything you have content, just delete it. Okay? Because the only thing I want to do when I'm designing is just to copy and paste, copy and paste. I don't want anything that will make me sit down and start removing all these asterisks. So I am removing them now. So I would advise you also take your time and remove every asterisk too. Little by little, little by little. Just take your time to do it. You can decide to dedicate 3 days to create your course. The first day to make your research, just the way I did here, to make my research and arrange your content. Make your research and arrange your content. You can make that particular type of decision. The second day to turn them into graphic visuals so you will not get overwhelmed or stressed and you begin to just do it for doing sake. You can dedicate 3 days to create this course. Okay, so let me pause the video so it doesn't get too long while I delete it carefully. Don't forget, you remember that there are usually some high points that they put at the ending. Always remember to copy all of them and delete them. Okay, so I'm done with the second one. Let's quickly go to the last one. Even lift a finger. Okay, I lifted a finger to type, but I didn't do so much thinking. So all you have to do is to put your brain together with what has been given to you here and edit them. Remove the asterisks and remove content and any other thing that will show that you copied this. Okay. Go through the write-ups, look at what we have in the write-up, remove everything you feel that sounds unnecessary and all of that. So let me continue copying. Let me copy that of the last one I did before this. Okay, I have to wait for this module 8 to get completed, so let's wait. So I am done editing and putting all my slides together. Okay, so I'm going to drop in the particular things I typed that gave me each slide. So it provided slides itself, so it had slide 1, slide 2, slide 3 down to slide 15. Okay, so I'm going to add in an additional slide at the end of every course. I'm going to ensure that where I have my additional resources after it, I'm just going to put in another slide, slide 16, where I'll tell people that if you have any questions, let me know by reaching out to me. Then you put in via WhatsApp. Then you put in your WhatsApp number, okay? So assuming my WhatsApp number is 010000000. So just put in your WhatsApp number. And at the end, you don't really need to give anybody any certification. So just delete every other thing, and this is it. Okay, so I'm just going to copy the prompts and put them in the description section. So just go to the description bar and copy the prompts, the things I typed when I was searching for the informations, the way it gave me. So I had to shorten my, because I'm doing this as a tutorial class. So, but for you who wants to sell these courses to people, please take your time and give people something worth their money, okay? So see you in our next video. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you.